Hi everyone, it's Jason from Stewart Batty Tools again with a new product video. Our last video was on our connectable handle system. And I would like to thank everyone that watched that video, and especially those that commented. Keep those comments coming. So before I go on with today's product video, which is all about bolsters, I thought I would take a second or two just to go through our handle system, especially our new handle system, one more time for those that have skipped the other product video. So our handle system goes with our bolster system, and that's how you just are able to get this quick change of tools, and all of it is just hand tightening. Just twist and just use it right away. Untwist with your hand. Sometimes, for me, I've had it where I've used the tool and it kind of really gets pinched in there. And sometimes you want just a really tight connection. And for that, we include with every handle purchase a bench wrench, which you can see will fit right on the nut part of the bolster. And with this, you can give it a good twist or a pinch, and it really sets it in there really tightly. And you know, if like me, I use it and then all of a sudden, wow, that's really tight, I can use it to loosen it up. So we include a bench wrench with every purchase of a handle. And you can see just how quickly these go in and out, and these are ready to use. I don't have to use this unless I really want it to be tight. So that's just the quick part of this. The other part is that taking these out of the handle allows you to sharpen these so much easier, especially if you're working with a gouge or something that has a little bit more length to it. You can put it on the platform and really swing around without having to dodge with your body, especially if you have it in a longer handle, which most gouges are. You really have to dodge out of the way of the handle. With this bolster and handle system that Stu designed, you just take it out and then you can just relax and just get the best grind that is possible by taking it out of the handle. So that's just the way that it comes in and out of the handle. But these handles have one more great feature, especially our new handles have this great feature. So if I'm using a 16-inch handle like this is, and I'm over the tool rest quite a bit, especially if it's in a deep bowl, you know, I'm using my bottom bowl gouge and I just am over the tool rest just a little bit too far to be comfortable. You just take off the button here and you find, you know, however long you would like to extend that handle. You use our connector, our handle connector, which is made out of 410 stainless steel, a hardened stainless steel, so super hard, super durable. And you just add that to the back side of the handle that you are using. So this 16-inch handle all of a sudden is turned into a 25-inch handle. And then I have that extra leverage that I might need over the tool rest to get those deep bowls. So that's a quick overview of our handle system. And now the rest of the video is going to be on our bolster system, which includes our new anodized aluminum taper lock insert into our stainless steel bolsters. That handle system is a two-part system. So we have the handle and then we have the bolster that the tool goes in. And that's what I would like to talk about today. Since designing these more than a decade ago, Stu's new design is the most flexible and long-lasting bolster yet. Not only is it made from hardened stainless steel, but it also features a new insert system, which I would like to walk you through today. We will always carry the classic bolster design, which is the one that you glue the tool directly into. We carry those from 7/8 all the way down to 3/8. Now the 7/8, you'll notice, is a little deeper than the 3/8. And that's because we feel like those bigger tools, those larger tools, need a little bit more support. So we made a bigger recess for those. we'll probably be expanding our lineup of the classic bolsters. Right now we've got them only from 7/8 down to 3/8, which is, I've got right here in my hand. These are also, the classics are also made from hardened stainless steel, as opposed to the other bolsters being sold on the market today. Our new bolsters are designed with an advanced taper lock system, which gives you the flexibility to change out a spent tool without having to spend time heating and trying to break the glue bond like the classic bolsters. Let me show you. These new taper lock inserts are designed with an air glue release hole. As you push the tool in after filling the insert with some adhesive, the excess glue or air is ejected from this hole. You will first dry fit the tool you've chosen with matched up with the insert that it will fit into. So you can see I've got a square and in this bedan. So you put it in, work the tool back and forth to get some coverage, and the excess air and glue will come out this hole. Now stay tuned, this is a two-part video. In the second part of the video, I will actually be gluing this tool into this insert to show you how easy it is. Apply the adhesive of your choice. We like a two-part epoxy. It's just easy to use. Plus it gives you a little bit of a dampening, vibration dampening quality. If you do end up having to use CA glue, we recommend using a thick CA glue because it will fill in any of the air gaps that may occur. Simply add the appropriate amount of adhesive, work it back and forth in there, wipe off any overflow that has escaped from the release hole, and wait for the glue to set. Now you may want to go back after a few minutes and just double check that there's no more glue that has come out of this hole, and just clean it off and set it aside to set up. So this is one that I've glued earlier. It's obviously all set up. So all you do is you take your tool with the insert, put it in the new bolster, and you have a set screw and an included Allen key. Just tighten it up here and give her a pinch. I like to make sure that my logo is matched up with the top. Just makes it look nice and pretty. Give her a little pinch there, and you're ready to turn. So with this new system, it not only gives you the flexibility to use various insert shapes and sizes that we have. We have more than 30. As you can see, I've got a nice display here of some of the ones that this is not nearly all the ones that we have, but these are some of the ones. But you can see I have slots up here. I have rectangles, squares, rounded slots, lots of different shapes of those. Those are always going to be expanding. These are the ones that we've got right now, but as our production space grows, so will these shapes. As you can see, I've got a large insert here, which is a little bit bigger than 3/4, all the way down to this small little insert, which is 7/32. We've got all shapes in between because, as you know, you can buy a tool from someone that says it's 5/8, let's say, and you get it and you measure it and it's not exactly 5/8. So we made lots of different shapes to cover you on that. You would measure it with a caliper, send us the number that you have, and on these it actually has the inch in the decimal. So this is 0.575. So we've got lots of sizes in between all those popular fraction shapes and sizes. So once you've decided that this tool is done, let's say that you've used it, you're an aggressive sharpener and you've used it very quickly and it's time for a new tool in here, or you've just decided, hey, I never use this bedan, I'm going to change it out to something different. So you would just insert your hex key there, give it a few turns, and while the key is still in here, so this is still tight because that taper lock. So all you would do is just give it a bump or two, and it breaks that lock. And then you can just twist the tool out with the insert, just like this. Then you choose your new tool with the matching insert of whatever you would like. What's so special is that you get to reuse this bolster over and over again. You don't have to break the bond of the glue or epoxy like the classic style. You just loosen it up, give it a bump, and you're ready to insert a new tool. So let's say I want a round tool this time. I've chosen the Vortex tool that Stu designed years ago. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try the Vortex tool now. So I just start by just twisting the whole tool in the insert. I've already glued it up and everything. I get it close to set, and I like to try to match up the logo and make it look nice and pretty. Give it a pinch again, and you're ready again. So sometimes it takes just a few minutes to break the glue bond on those classics. Sometimes it takes hours. Sometimes you damage the classic bolster or the other bolsters that are on the market. With this, it's just easy in, easy out. No cleaning or anything on it. So stay tuned because I will be taking this and showing you how easy it is to glue up a new tool in an insert in the second part of this video. So I will be right back. Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2 of this video where I'm going to show you how easy it is to glue one of the tools into our new inserts. So first of all, you just choose the glue that you want. Like I said, we like the epoxy. Follow any directions on the epoxy that you use or the CA that you use. You can see that I'm gloved up. I've got some acetone here for cleanup, extra towel, just something to mix the glue up on. This is a lid from a takeout container. We like a lot of takeout here at Stuart Batty Tools. Shout out to KT Barbecue because that's where we get most of them from. So all we do is we squirt out our epoxy, and I'm notoriously known for getting too much, but I'll try not to. Usually when I'm doing it, we use a long set epoxy because I'm gluing like a dozen or more together at a time. But most of you guys will, this will look familiar to you. You can get these at any big box store. It's just a 5-minute 2-part epoxy. So I've got my stir stick, and because this the opening to this is kind of small, I've just kind of trimmed this down a little bit so that I can scrape off on the inside of these. So now we just got to mix our epoxy, and this one, like most of them, you just stir until it becomes more clear and it gets rid of the cloudiness. So I give it a good stir. You can never over stir this stuff. Once you start stirring it, it's a chemical reaction. Remember, don't stir too long or all of a sudden you will be stuck. I'll give it a good stir here. Kind of flip it over itself, smash it, just get a good mix of this epoxy. You can see it's becoming more clear already. All right, so that looks pretty good. So you can see I've got a little bit of epoxy on here. And what I'll do is I will put this in, and when I put the tool in, I will keep this vent hole faced upwards so that you guys can see what happens. Usually when I'm doing it, I will put it down so that the epoxy will drip out and not onto the insert itself. So there's a pro tip for you. When you're pushing the tool in, the epoxy will escape here, and if you have it facing down, it'll just drip out and then you can wipe it up. But today I will just show you how the epoxy comes out of the hole. So here we go. Get a little bit of glue here, put it in. You can see that I'm just putting it so that it flows down the side of it. I try not to get any drips that I have to clean up. don't like the cleanup. I would rather do it neat the first time. Just kind of filling. I don't want to fill too much. I don't want to fill too little. So you'll see that when I put the tool in, I will work the tool up and down so that the sides of the tool get a little bit of epoxy on them. I won't put epoxy on the tool itself because as you push it in, that epoxy will just build up around the outside edge on the top, and that's more cleanup. And like I said, I don't like a lot of cleanup. So here we go. Before you do this, I always kind of wipe off this tool with a little bit of acetone, make sure it's clean, and it will accept that adhesive even better. So here's the vent hole here, and as I work it in, you can see that it already popped an air bubble out there. And you can see I'm just getting a little bit of glue on the sides of these as I'm kind of working it up and down. You can hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's air bubbles that are coming out of that hole. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and push it all the way in. And you can see the glue coming out the vent hole there. And like I said, usually I will have this face this way so that it'll just drip out and it won't get on the taper. But I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like when that happens. So give myself a little bit of acetone here, and you can see there's very little on the top here that has come out. It's all come out this vent hole on the bottom. So give myself a good clean off there with the acetone. So that's the most important part of this glue up, is to get any of that adhesive off the side of the insert, because that's what's going to lock it into the bolster as you go. So this is basically all done. It looks like I've got a little bit of a drip right up here from when I was putting the epoxy in to begin with. You know, you can just check up here. Looks like I may have just a little bit right here. You know, clean up to your what you're comfortable with. Some people are just like slam it in and let it cure. That's great, because you know, we're selling them to you guys. Then I take care of that usually here in the shop. But if you have your own tool and you're ordering the insert from us, obviously you'll just clean up to what you're comfortable with, and that's it. You just let the adhesive cure. This is 5-minute epoxy. I would say give it 30 minutes, and then you're ready to put it in the bolster itself. Looks like I may have gotten a little bit on here. Cleaned up. But so once this is cured, this is what you got. You got your Badan in the insert. Then all you have to do is put it in the bolster. Once it's all set, line up the logo so it looks nice and pretty. Put in the set screw. Give her a pinch, and that's it. You're ready to go. Super easy. Then again, in the first part of the video, you saw how easy it is to take the insert out of the bolster. You get to use this bolster as many times as you want with different inserts if you like. Switch out tools when they get old, or you find that you just don't use them anymore. Reuse this bolster as much as you want. So that's our video for today. I hope you enjoyed this new product video. Please, again, leave any questions or comments, and as always, like and subscribe for more product and teaching videos that are continuously being loaded up. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, happy turning. Thanks. This is Jason from Stuart Batty Tools. Bye-bye.